Welcome back, I'm Spencer Cutt. Let's start where we left off. After finishing the warm-up, we want to stretch some of our muscles. Toe touches. These will give your hamstrings and lower back a good stretch. After this, we want to focus on our wrists. It is important to stretch your wrists before putting a lot of weight on them. We have wrist circles. Praying position. Inverse praying. As well as wrist rotations. Next is a glute stretch. Laying flat with one knee pressed between your chest and the floor, you want to tilt your hip to touch the floor. Finally, we want to lay flat with our hands by our hips and erect our back while pushing ourselves up but keeping our hips on the floor. This should release a lot of tension from your abs if they're sore, as well as activate and stretch your back. This is a very light stretch to keep things fast and loose in the morning. Everyone is at different flexibility levels, so don't feel discouraged if some movements are giving you difficulty. Never force yourself into a position that your body is resisting. You should never feel pain when stretching. Now it is time for the workout, but first we need to know how to make the most out of these bodyweight movements. Let's just jump right into it. Push-ups are a perfect compound exercise to work out your entire upper body. The movement mainly focuses on training chest, tricep, and shoulders, but when done correctly can train nearly all of your muscles. Let's start with the easiest progression and work our way up. Shoulder width push-ups with your knees on the ground. Elbows by your side. You want to press your chest to just above the floor and pinch your shoulder blades together. Then press up, protract your scapula, which should look like this. Once this becomes easier, increase the lever on your body by now being on your feet instead of your knees. Perform the same movement. Now that you are on your hands and feet, you want to make sure you have a posterior pelvic tilt. Tilting your pelvis this way will activate your core and lower back. Once this becomes easy, there are many different ways to make the push-up more challenging. You can increase your chest strength with close grip push-ups. Or wide grip push-ups. You could load your shoulders with most of the weight by placing your hands closer to your hips and rotating them downwards and simply leaning forward. Or by going into a pike position by walking your feet closer to your hands and then leaning into the push. This could help with achieving a handstand push-up. There are archer push-ups that are essentially assisted one-arm push-ups. There is plenty of variety to keep you fit at home with no equipment. You could even do explosive push-ups or clap push-ups to increase your fast twitch muscle fibers if you are into boxing or MMA. It is important to make sure you choose the proper progression for your skill level. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've learned some new things and found some movements you like or want to get better at. Stay tuned for next week where I break down the abs routine. You can follow me on Instagram at officialcutcalisthenics. Like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.